Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 01 of 1 back again. How's it going? We are back in space. Wow, okay. Stationeers, not space engineers, but Stationeers on Europa. And if it sounds like I'm talking strangely, it's because I bit my tongue the other day, and it's healing, so it's a little, I don't know. But if you see all the air flowing right now, the reason for that is because I left this open. That's because it's a little warm in here. So, of course, as we get into here, and then it's all flowing out over into here, and then this isn't really doing much for me, unfortunately. But I mean, there's a lot of extra temperature in here, or low temperature in here that I can sink some heat into. So, not really too worried about that. And then, yeah, then this is all kind of sealed over here. So. But yeah, so that's kind of why all the stuff is moving. So I'm going to leave it like that for a little while. In the comments on today's video, well, technically yesterday's video for you guys watching, Nitro Evil said that for my atmospheric fixing thing, what I want to use is the select function. So we're going to take a look at that, see what that's all about, see if I can figure out how to make it work, and then, yeah. So that's still kind of doing its thing, right? I think so. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. Anyways, right. So that, take that out, put that in here, and then we'll just kind of see what it is that it does. And actually, hold on, cancel. We have to import. There we go. Now we can edit. All right. So, what does the select do? Select. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of like an if-then. All right. So register equals B if A is not 0. And then if A is 0, then C is equal to, or then it becomes C. Okay, so B is my one option, C is my other option, and then A, which has to be a 1 or a 0, is what determines what we use. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. So his suggestion here is that I would do alias sensor D0, alias pump D1, and do the loop, do a yield, load R0 with the sensor and pressure from the sensor, and select R1, R2, 0.75 and 0.90. Wait. There's, oh. Register equals B if A is non-zero, otherwise C. Okay, so this is the register that we're going to be changing. Okay. And then this is what we compare to. Okay, so R is equal to B or C. So it's going to be equal to one of these things. And it's all going to depend on this. Okay. So then set greater than or store greater than whatever. R2, R0, and R1. And then set pump on to R2 and then loop it. I'm trying to understand, like, you guys who already know how to use this probably understand exactly what this is doing, but I'm just still trying to understand it in my head. Okay, so R1, R2. So what is R2? Okay, so what is R2 set to? We have R0, which is the sensor pressure, but we don't have R1 or R2 selected. Hang on. So I'm just gonna throw this in here, right? So R2. So this is what he has in there, and then 0.75 and then 0.90. Okay, so then if we're looking at this, so register, which is going to be R1, and I suppose I should, let me just put in all of the things. So set greater than R2, R0, R1, and then set pump. We're just gonna, it's not gonna register properly because it's not the right word, but on, and then R2. Okay. And then jump back. Okay, so then in this case, R0 is the sensor pressure. Okay, and then this is register equals 1 if A is greater than B. Okay, so if this pressure is greater than that. Oh, hang on a minute. And then R1 in this case is concentration of O2. Hang on. So then what is R2 in this case? Hang on. Sorry, bear with me here. Trying to learn a new thing. Register equals B. Okay. So the register would be this R1 is equal to this if A, which is this, is non-zero, otherwise C. Okay, so then register is going to be, okay, so then we're going to change R1 to either 0.75 or 0.90. And then R2 is, what is R2 supposed to be? Because I mean, obviously it's not working with what I've got here, so I'm assuming that he has something else. And okay, so R1 to this or this, and if that is this, so this is going to be a check, and this has to equal 1 or 2, or sorry, 0 or 1. So then that's going to be, so I would think that we would need to do the set register first before you do this. So let me, okay, so let's go here. Okay, so then set greater than, okay, so let's see, register equals 1. Okay, so this is going to have to be kind of like our result, right? So that's going to be var x, and then this has got to be var x, and then this has got to be var x. Okay. Okay, so then we're going to set var x to 1 if A is greater than B. Otherwise, we'll set it to 0. Okay. And then that has to connect into our select. And that's looking at the register 1. Okay, so that's what we want to set, right? And then we have to look at this, which is then being set up here. And then this has to be something else. So I'm going to need like another alias var y, I guess. So then this has got to be var y. Okay, so then var y is going to be our result. So maybe we should call this result instead. So result, call this result. And then this is just like an intermediary, or can't talk, intermediate variable. Okay. Okay, so now, if we're checking against B, and we want that to equal 1 or the other, no, that's got to be what we compare against, right? So the 0.75 and the 0.90 become what we need to compare against, and then use that to determine if we turn something on or not. But we have to set this thing first, that way we get the number. Okay, so if our, let's just go with oxygen first, right? So if our oxygen is greater than 90, I want this to equal a 0. If it is less than 90, I want it to be a 1, right? So that would be a set less than var x. And then this is register equals 1 if a is less than b. Okay, so then b becomes what we set to, so that's going to be 0.90, 0.90, whatever. And then this has to be our concentration of O2. Okay, so if our concentration of O2 is less than 0.90, this becomes a 1. If it is greater than 0.90, it becomes a 0. Okay. Now, with that, we can now change what we are selecting, I guess. And then I'm going to have to do another compare based off of this. My brain is having a hard time with this. Because, I mean, select is checking a 1 or a 0, right? And it'll give you a different variable based on what that is selected. But now how do I check that? Because, I mean, this isn't done yet, right? I need like another thing in here. So then I have to, that's got to be, I think we're still stuck. Okay, so let's just go through here. So set greater than var x, I guess. Because var x is not changing here, right? We're just using that as the comparison. Actually, no, that's not gonna, well, no, yeah, we can use that. Okay, so var x. And then, okay, so now we have to check this against our result. So result has to go over here, and then we have to have some other variable in there. So that goes there, right? Now our result is either going to be 75 or 90. Okay. And then var x is only going to be this if we are less than 90, so we want this. If it's greater than 0.75, hang on. So this is what we have to check, right? So this is going to be our concentration of O2 again. Okay. So if our concentration of O2 is greater than the result, then that'll change var x to a 1. Because we have to come up with a 1 or a 0 first, right? Because that's what this uses to compare. So A is what we have to figure out is either a 1 or a 0. And then depending on what that is, that lets us change our register to either B or C, right? If I'm understanding that correctly. So, but then this is going to change. So the result, hang on. Okay, now this is based on this. Okay, so I gotta work through this. It's hurt my brain. Okay, let me write it out in coding that I understand first. Okay, so let's see. If concentration of O2 is greater than 0.75 and concentration of O2 is less than 0.90, then we don't have a tab in here. Okay. Then var x equals 1. Well, no, we want this to be 0, right? Now, a different way that we could do this, let me see. So select case, and then we're going to check our concentration of O2, right? And then 4 case is less than 90, and then we have to do something. Var x equals 0. Case is less than 90 and greater than 75. Var x equals 1. And then, well, no, because this should still be a 0. 4, and then case concentration of O2 is less than 75. Var x equals 1. And select. Okay. So this is not exactly correct. So then this one we don't actually need on here. Well, no, because this is less than this and greater than that. So this would have to be and. Well, no, because hang on. Let me get this out. So case is less than 90 and greater than 75. Okay, so what if it's over 90, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Case is greater than 90. Var x equals 0. All right, so we don't want it to be on here. We don't want it to be on in here either. So what we could simplify this to is if it is greater than 75, we turn it off. Okay. So let's get this on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Case is greater than 75. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Var x equals 0. Okay. Now you could do this any number of ways. Select the case just allows me to do multiple different things, but this could be written as if concentration of O2 is greater than 75, var x equals 0, and then of course you would need an end if in here. But there is a different way that you can do this too. Then var x equals 0. And then you do if concentration of O2 is less than 75, then var x equals 0. So in this case, like 90 doesn't even really matter, doesn't even come into play. And then of course you would then use this to set the pump based on your var x. So I feel like this is too simplistic though. Okay, so if our pressure is greater than this, we want this to be turned on, which means we don't actually need that at all. Which means we probably don't need these at all either, because we're not really changing anything. So if, simply put, if the pressure is greater than 90, turn this on. If this is less than 0.20, turn this on. If it's less than this, turn that on. If it's less than that, turn that on. And if it's greater than that, just turn it off. Now, that's going to be kind of interesting with how that plays out, but I mean, apart from attempting to figure out this select thing, I mean, it's easier if I just put it into coding language that I understand first and then see if I can translate it somehow. Yeah, I mean, that's really, I mean, it looks really, really, really simplistic, but at the same time, it's like, I don't really need to worry about the upper bounds, I just need to worry about the lower bounds. So we'll just, I don't know, leave it like this, I guess. Okay, so then this I don't need, whoops, R4. I think that's all I need. Because, I mean, like, the upper bound doesn't matter. Because it's not like I'm reversing the pump at all, right? Like, there is no way to reverse the pump anyways. So if it gets above, let's say we're taking this, or, like, what's the highest one? So, like, if this gets above, like, 0.9, like, it's not going to be on anyways, and I don't have a reverse pump or a filter to turn on to filter that out, so that it drops below. So that it doesn't actually matter. So I think this is quite literally all I need. It's kind of silly, but okay. We'll export, throw that in there. And I guess that's kind of all I need for now. It's weird, but I guess that's just how it is. And I've already wasted, how much time have I wasted on this? 23 minutes? Great. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, like, as long as I reach the lower limits, I don't really care what anything else is, right? As long as I'm at least getting what I need. And then, like, if anything gets, like, out of balance or something, like if I have too much CO2 or whatever, and, you know, it's way off balance, then the overall pressure in the room is going to go up beyond this, and then that's just going to drain out the extra pressure, which will then cause all of these things to kind of balance themselves out, and then I don't actually have to do a damn thing. I just wait. That's really all I have to do. So we'll leave that for now, I guess. Let's see, what else do I have to do? Did I get these things tied in? I did not. I probably should, though. I could probably run that straight down onto here and then connect in right there. So let's, how did that happen? Whatever. Okay. Just wasted a lot of time, I think. All right, so let's go, and then this has to go down, right? Oh, that's not even the right way. The right way. I can't talk, my brain is not working right now. All right, so that goes there, and there, and there, and I'm out of cable. Okay. So let's go and get more. I think I'm gonna need more copper in there, actually. Okay, what do we got? Do I have copper? I have copper. Okay. Cable, lots of it, please. Thank you. Oh, right, you can turn on too. All right. How are we doing? Are we, what's, okay, so you're charging. Sweet. That's good. This is out of stuff, so we'll let that build up again and let this kind of rest for a little bit. It'll keep our fuel somewhat upright. Next one, there we go. So that's 764 kilopascals, that's not bad. Okay, so fuel is okay. Mostly I just need to get that atmosphere up to where it needs to be, I think. And a good way to do that might be to just borrow a larger powered vent. What do we got? 31? Wow, that's actually a lot. Okay. Should I just let that go through all? Yeah, let's just let that do all of it. It'll be fine. We're at 38 degrees C in here. 39 over here. All the way in the corner. 39, okay. 39 over here too, okay. So with the temperature down in here a little bit, or a little bit more I should say. Now what I should do is, okay, so now we're -2, -3, right? We're not -100, right? But I want to make sure that this stays to be -100. So I wonder if I have something like a trapdoor that I could install in the roof. Is that even a thing that I could do? Oh, it is a thing that I can do. And I know how to do it too. Okay, this is going to be kind of silly, but just bear with me. I would like this to go up here, right? And I got to make sure that this is... Or maybe I go here and I set this down. So that way, you know, kind of the ice is all in here. And then I need... Is that steel? No, plastic, right? Yeah. Okay. Apparently my light just ran out. That's why you always gotta check your lights, man. Alright. It's very dark in here without that light. Okay, so that can go there, and I have light again. Alright, good. Let us head back out. Thank you. Alright. Now, this is kind of weirdly shaped, so I'm going to see if I can clean this up a little bit. We'll throw this into here. Alright, so I need to put that in here. Basically, I just need to get this thing like as tight around that window as I can. Looks like that one's already good. Oh, that actually kind of killed the window entirely. Okay, so that's fine, I think. Oh, and that's good. You can stay there. All right. Now we have to go into. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Into the very, very middle. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was fun. And it's actually not letting me back in there. I'm floating. Look, Mom, no hands. This is kind of ridiculous. You know what I could put in there? A little turbine thing. Okay, so that is not sealed as it needs to be. So what I can do here is put in some more of these walls, and then this has to go up over here, and we will do, do we want to do like outside wall? Yeah, let's do outside wall. And we'll do that one over there, and then we'll do like another one kind of like over here. And then this just gets covered up with plastic. All right. Now, does that seal? I think that seals. But just for fun, I'm gonna throw this thing back in here. And we'll get this kind of around here just to make sure that we're, I don't know, kind of where we need to be, right? And we'll put this over here as well. Okay, so that is gonna put us sort of where we want to be, right? I just heard a weird sound. Am I dying? Is something dying? Certainly hope not. Okay, so I'm hearing it again. Is that pipes? Are pipes breaking? I feel like pipes are breaking. Or so. What is that sound? Okay. I think something is breaking. Oh, and that's not going to let me in there, is it? Okay, so then we'll just cover this up. If I can. What the? Why is that? Why did that just break? What? I'm so confused. Like seriously, why did that break? That makes no sense to me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna worry about it. We'll take this out. Yes, I know it's destroyed. Let me remove it. Like, why? Why would it do that? That doesn't... Why is it breaking? Seriously, why is it breaking? All right, fine. You know what? Fine. You want to be dumb? We'll be dumb. It's cool. I don't... Why is that breaking? Okay, whatever. I don't want to lose any more stuff. So we're just going to go with this instead. And that's just going to be what we're going to use. We'll weld it up. It'll be fine. Okay, are you going to break? No? Good. Alright, and now, of course, that I've got that all nice and in there, I'm going to want this to be drilled back out to make it look pretty again. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, whatever. Are we good? Like, what's... I don't understand, like, why or what is broken here, but apparently we're missing stuff in there. So, set that back. And apparently there's nothing coming out of there either, so maybe it still thinks that it's closed. I don't understand. Whatever. I mean, like, it's got, like why is this... I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, sir. Alright. Now, of course, all that is good to go, apparently. Except it isn't. That's good. Okay, so are we somewhat good? I think that's good. Okay. Very confusing, but it is what it is. Alright, so you can go there. I don't really care about you right now. This is not the greatest looking thing in the world. I can stand on here, right? Yeah, so. Okay, so did I break anything over here? Sort of. It's fine. As long as it's, well, no, that's not actually sealed. I can see all the way through to the bottom there. Okay, well then, is there no way to actually get this thing to, like, work properly, or what? I guess not. I guess that's just gonna have to be in there. Okay. If that is what it is, then that is what it shall be. Okay. Now that we've got that, when we put a lot of heat in there, we're going to be building up pressure, right? Pressure means energy. So what we want to do is capture the energy coming out of that. So let me hop all the way back down. Oh, and I suppose while I'm up here, I can get something to drink. Now, of course, if I'm going to run a turbine thing there, I'm going to need to extend the green power line all the way over there so I can plug it into the recharge thing. And then that'll just continue to blow until the temperature equalizes, in which case then it'll stop. And then, you know, at that point, I mean, I kind of want to put like a door, but can you do like a door sideways or like on the floor? I don't know if you can. I mean, it'd be cool if you could, but I don't know if you can. Okay, so we'll swap that out, I suppose. We will swap that out. Oh, wait, no, that's a large battery. That can stay there. Small battery can go, let's see. That's got a large battery, that's fine, I'm sure. And we'll swap it out anyways, it's fine. This thing, 74%, well, no, you are at 100%. This is at 78, now you are at 100%. That's at 65. And also, how's the power doing here? Power's doing alright. Temperature here is not doing so great. Alright, so that's that, good. Alright, so that is, okay, somehow I lost, or I gained a space in here, like, which tool does that? See, like, this one shows up in the middle, right? Whereas if you were to look at this one, I suppose it's also kind of in the middle, right? I don't know. I still don't understand what's causing that, but it kind of bugs me a little bit. Okay, so we're at 20. Wait, why do I have this in my hand? Sir. Okay. So that's going to get us up to 25 in here. Should be good enough. All right, so potato seeds. Potato seed. And then this can go back into here. Good. All right, soybean seeds, 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 seeds. There we go. Tomatoes are still, or not tomatoes, well, mushrooms are still doing great. Like I have, since I planted those, I have not changed them out. And they're still there. They haven't rotted yet. It's kind of amazing. Okay. And then that can go, I guess, into there. Okay. So, let's see. Door. I'm gonna need a manual, regular, everyday door. Do 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 do. And then I want to see if I can replace that window thing that I've got there with a door. Here we go. Turbine generator? I think that's what I need. Need more copper. Kind of makes sense. All right, so this can go back with our electronic stuff. So we'll throw that kind of there. All right. And then, all right, I need copper. Well, before I do that, let me grab that. And then, let's see, I got 38 in there, 32 here. So that'll give me, yeah, I'll just hold into the extra. That should be fine. Right, so copper. That can go there, and then I need some copper. Forgot to turn this thing off. Whoops. Copper, copper. Now you can turn off. Good. Oh, right, and I need to drain that thing too. So let's do that. Right, and we'll throw this into there, throw that into there. Swap that out so that's ready. That needs to build up a lot more than that. Okay. And that can go here until we have our copper. All right. And once that's done, we'll just have it spit it out. Excellent. And then that can be drained. Now, this room in there is probably insanely hot. Wait, how did I... Oh, I put it into the wrong thing. I told you my brain isn't working today. Like, it's just gone. It's on vacation. Okay. What else we got? I suppose we could swap that out for now, right? We could use some more air. So we'll throw that on. And then I suppose we could swap this out, empty that. Okay, good to go. That is making its thing. Almost done. Good. All right, so that, I suppose we can turn that off for now. That is the right thing. Yes, it is. All right, good. Okay. What else am I gonna need? A door. Do I have another door? I do not. So let's make one. Door. Then just regular old door. I'm gonna need some iron, I think, to make it. So we'll keep that with us. Okay, now question. Can this go? It cannot. It can only go vertically. It cannot go horizontally. Okay, so that means that we are stuck with our glass option there. And then we'll just have to remember how that's set. And so I'm going to go onto the top from the other side. This door, I'll just store somewhere. This I can put somewhere. Do we have anything that looks like that? Oh, I do. Lovely. Okay, and then that can just go up there. Then I need to install this thing. All right. All right. Now this turbine, I know at least, can be placed horizontally, because I've done it before. All right, so we got to go here. Okay, and then where did? Oh, it's in my hand. I'm telling you, man, my brain is not working today. And then also, I'm gonna need the power. Oh, that's actually in the right place. Okay, so then that just needs to go there, I guess. Something I could do is put in that on the floor. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't actually need to do this, but just kind of like for an aesthetic type of thing. See, because then it kind of like matches that, and it looks, you know, decent. So I guess we'll just, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so now that I've got that, let's head back up and then back down. Right, good. Oh wait, no, that side as well. Did I have to go on this side? All right. So now that I've got that, this part is going to be not fun. But we're going to give it a try anyways, because reasons. So that immediately is going to start generating. However, it's also going to try to pull me up into here, which is not so great. Alright, so now that... Oh, I suppose I need to paint all that too, right? No, it's pulling me in. It's like a vortex. Green? Uh-oh. I'm gonna run out of green paint. I'm out of green paint. Okay. So, as long as we're in here and doing this thing, right? There we go. I don't know why that's spinning right now. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, so now that that's sort of doing a thing, I think, somehow. Alright, I need a recycler down here. And I also need a tool printer. Where to put those? I mean, it would make sense to kind of put it over here, but then again, that's going to be kind of in the way. And then that's at least filled up to there, so that's good. You know what? I've already got a tool printer and a recycler set up, so I'm just going to use them. So that can get replaced, and then we'll replace the brown as well. Let's see. Not enough paint in spray paint green. Well, that's good because I don't want to paint it anyways. Alright, so Mr. Tool Printer, I would like you to make green paint. Needs iron. Oh, because I took everything out of here. That makes sense. Okay, let me head back down. This time we gotta grab some iron. I should probably just make like a ridiculous amount of iron. Just kind of keep it stored in there. That would make sense, right? And I should also do something with all of this extra water ice too. We'll just do 250. It'll be fine. Right, so that can close. Okay. Oh, right. Hit the wrong thing. I'm telling you, man, my brain is not working today. Right. I turned that off, right? Then that is doing its thing, right? Okay, yes. All right. Another thing I would like to do is make some consoles, 3 of them, actually. Do I have any? I do not. All right. Okay. Let's see. Console. Need gold. Okay, well, before I do that, let's get that going. Then we'll go and we'll grab some gold, which I think is here. Yes. There's 1. There's 2. That we'll put up here for now. It's got to go upstairs. That is doing all of our gold stuff. Good, right? Okay. And then that can then empty out. So there's 1. There is 2. And then we're going to need this thing. Let's see, so there's 1 and 2, and then we're also going to need a hash display. You guys probably already know what I'm doing, right? All right. Good, good. All right. So there is that. We're going to put these up onto here if I can fit them. I can put them actually upside down. Should work as well. All right. And then I have to go into here, which is not going to be fun. It's going to be very, very warm in there. And that can go over here. All right, so hash display here, gas display here, gas display here. Actually, can I see into here? Okay, so I have to go that way and then, okay. Maybe I can do this without actually going in there. So this has to go that way. And then I need this to go into there and into there. And then this requires wire cutters in the other hand. Okay. There we go. Now we'll just check that. Looks like that's all nice and connected. Good. Okay. You can go into there, right? Yep. Okay, good. Right, and then these are going to need glass. Am I out of glass? I'm out of glass. Do you have silicon in here? You do. Do I have any more glass over here? I do. So then I don't need to do that. All right. Oh, and then is this all connected to the same circuit. That would be important. Yeah, I think I messed that up. So now I actually have to go in there. Okay, well, let's get her done. Do it quickly. Nope. Yep. Okay. Good. Alright. We'll get this ready too. Alright, and go. And go. And hurry, hurry, hurry. Wow, it is sweltering in here. Okay. That can go there. And then that can go over to there. And then I think the rest of this I can do. Yeah, it is 783 degrees in there right now. Wow. That is hot. That is very, 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 very hot. Surprised it didn't melt, to be honest. Alright, so now this needs to go down to here. And I think I can go through this thing. I cannot. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, look at that. I can actually see. I thought I could place these there, but I guess not. Okay. There we go. Alright. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but, you know, as long as it works, pretty happy. Alright, so now you can go there, and you can go there, and you can go there. And then we'll turn this on, and then this is going to be the first gas thing. That says pressure. Okay, so we'll look at the advanced furnace. Take that out. And also that can go back over to there. Alright. And then this is going to look at temperature in our gas furnace. Or advanced furnace. And then this, of course, is going to look at the hash in the advanced furnace. I can't talk. All right, so that's a thing. All right, so now it looks like a proper, I don't know, thing. So, all right. Can I like flush this? Is that gonna fix the visuals? No. It does not fix the visuals. Okay. Right, so I need paint. Really? Alright. Where are we at? 58 minutes in the video? I feel like I haven't done much of anything. Played around trying to figure out the select thing. Couldn't figure it out. Or at least I sort of figured it out, but then found out that it wasn't really what I needed. Or maybe it was what I needed and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work, but I don't know. I mean, at least the greenhouse has been, you know, doing its thing the whole time, so that's good, right? Alright, so I'll make one of these, and then I need to make brune. And we'll make one of those. Alright. And that can go to there, and then that can go there, that can go there, and then you can turn off, and I'll just leave everything in there. And then another thing that's been kind of bugging me a little bit, I know, OCD, right? This. Like, this no longer needs to be here. Right? So now it's just, you know, proper, I guess. Sort of. Okay, so I've got, I got the paint made. That's good, right? I should probably call the video that I got the paint made. Be hilarious. Be like, what? What are you talking about? And then you guys are gonna watch this and you'll be like, oh, I get what he's saying. Okay, so I would like to make some tomato soup. Thank you. Can I just make like all the tomato soup? Probably can, right? So there's one of the tomato soup. 2 of the tomato soup. and 3 of the tomato soup. Good. Alright, so that is that, and then I still need to drink something, so let's do that. Excellent. Alright, good. So that is going to be all that I've got for this video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and hopefully you're able to keep up with my nonsense rambling. But yeah, that's going to be all I got. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, hopefully join me for the next one. But until then, have a good one.